Welcome back to Good Day. Many of us live in urban areas in the city, which doesn't really show us where food comes from or how it's processed. But the Ohio State University Extension is here in the city, helping adults and kids alike learn about food, growing it and understanding it. Megan Arnold is here this morning with more on Urban October. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So what is Urban October?
Sure. So Urban October is an opportunity for us to celebrate the work that Ohio State University Extension and other extensions throughout the country do in our urban areas. There's oftentimes a perception that Extension only works with rural communities, that you need to maybe show an animal in order to go to the fair, things like that. And this is a month for us to be able to highlight the impact that OSU Extension is having in our urban areas in Ohio as well.
Yeah, you know, we were just talking about our Good Day garden here, that we're growing a garden in downtown Toledo. So, you know, people can grow and consume their own produce here, you know, in the city.
Absolutely. It's a great opportunity just to think about too that and really highlight the farm to plate process. Again, you know, change the perception of agriculture, that it is possible to happen right in the city, and as an extension office, especially here in Lucas County, we're here to support that, work with community partners to bring the resources and knowledge of the Ohio State University here to our local community.
So what will you be doing throughout the course of the month?
So this month is really focused on, in this year's Urban October is focused on youth and empowering youth. So we're really excited. One of the things we're highlighting this month is our partnership with Urban Holistics as part of our very own Senator Hicks Hudson's Senate Bill 111, which is focused on really helping youth with entrepreneurship and understanding that there is a route for them, especially in urban and counties, to work in agriculture and see what kind of careers are available for them as well.
So will you be going to schools and things like that? Or?
So we do quite a bit of in-school programming as part of our 4-H youth development program area within Extension. So again, in our urban counties, there is a lot of in-school programming. So our 4-H educator Jess does a lot of programming around, especially around STEM, in our, especially Toledo Public Schools and other school districts. So that's something that, again, working with our urban youth is something that we do very often as well.
It's interesting because I do remember, you know, growing up, 4-H was always, the farm area, you know, and I grew up in northeastern Pennsylvania, and we didn't have ag or 4-H, and then I moved to Florida, and 4-H was huge, so I learned a lot about it there. So it's wonderful, though, to see that you're getting more into the urban areas in educating the students.
Yes, absolutely. And like I said, part of the, you know, the mission of the land grant institution, which Ohio State is it's our extension and engagement kind of branch of Ohio State. So to really bring the information, the education, the resources of Ohio State into all of our 88 counties. And there, as I said, has been sometimes a perception that we focus only on our rural areas. But Extension is just as vibrant and important in our urban areas as well. It just sometimes looks a little bit different.
Sure.
So for example, with our 4-H youth development programming, it's not always you know, focusing on maybe a 4-H project or taking an animal to the fair, as I said, but on in-school programming and working with our kind of taking Extension to our constituents and our clients, which oftentimes that means we're meeting them where they are. That might be in the schools. It could be, you know, we do a lot of even one-on-one work with when folks have questions about what's happening in their gardens.
Yeah,
they might call
you
our
can
office.
help with that.
Yeah, we absolutely can. And so again, just, you know, it's an opportunity in October to focus on what we're doing in our urban counties and urban spaces.
We had one situation at our house where we have a tree, and we're like, something's killing this tree, and sure enough, we reached out to our extension office in Wood County, and they were like, this is what's going on, you know. We're like, is it die? Is it, you know, we weren't really sure, but it's a great resource, as you mentioned, that many people just may not even know that you're there for those types of things.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's what we always say, call us first, and if we don't know the answer, we can certainly get our residents in contact with someone who can answer their question. But our staff, especially here in Lucas County, is incredibly knowledgeable, incredibly connected with the community, and doing some really important work.
Yeah, and we've had them on several times showing us how to make, do this, do all that great stuff. So it's been a wonderful season, and then so looking ahead into October here, we'll be reaching the kids and doing some great work there too.
Yep, absolutely.
Thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yep. Stay with us. We have more Good Day right after this.